But at the same time, I must confess that I am not happy with those industries who want to develop industries by hook or crook. In last 25-30 years, you have seen those people growing who have not grown because they had the vision that J.R.D. Tata or G.D. Birla had or many others had. They have grown because they had political connections. Now 2G is a classic example where all these licenses were distributed on purely political reasons. And political reasons naturally must have involved financial reasons. You open a window to give this important wealth of India. 2G is a national wealth, it belongs to you and me. You open a window in Sanchar Bhavan for 1 hour, allow this mad scramble to take place, and then hundreds of people are throwing their applications for the license, and suddenly you find that only a select few have got the licenses. Now that kind of a situation, therefore, according to me, demands a very strict view. National wealth, if it is going to be frittered away in this fashion, because I feel, and you know it perhaps better, I'm not a businessman in that sense, my own take is that if these licenses were auctioned in a public auction, which is what government must do, because I don't trust, fortunately or unfortunately, these politicians and bureaucrats at all. I am sorry to say that, but I would not trust them, even with a barge pole. So they would sell off this country for a song. 2G is an example where public auctions had taken place, and if foreign companies were allowed to participate, because first they did was they didn't have public auction. Second, they did not allow foreigners to participate directly. So you never had proper value of the licenses. The argument today being made is that this industry was not developed, therefore what does it matter? Forgetting that between China and Southeast Asia alone, by the time we started giving 2G licenses, there were more than 500 million users of mobile technology. So it is all wrong to say. So my feeling is, and I have a very harsh take on this, that none of these people should be given bail. They have to be kept inside, because you bring them out and all that you will have is, I don't know whether you are following, every day one witness or the other is turning away from the statements that he gave to CBI. Now, the moment you bring them out, nobody will, stick to those. In our country, nobody is, in America, we had that situation earlier. In America, a statement given before a policeman is admissible in evidence. We unfortunately realized that, we can't trust our police. So we changed the Criminal Procedure Code in 1973 and said that no, statements made before them is not admissible unless it is made in the court. So police, CBI does fantastic investigation. Everybody comes and says, yes, this is true. These are the people who have bribed. This is how we got the licenses. Next thing you find is before Judge Saini, everybody changing his version. So you keep them out and you will not have convictions unless the judge really bends the law, which I hope he does, and sends them to jail. So I personally feel that all these cases, take for example this Amri hospital in Calcutta, or Upar tragedy in Delhi. I mean, you have tens and tens of innocent people dying. You can't expect these corporate bigwigs to say, oh sorry, we should be given bail, because bail is the rule and jail is an exception. I don't buy that take at all. Innocent people are dying and you have to therefore have responsibility. Unless you have responsibility, there will not be better corporate governance as well. I mean, let's understand one thing. You expect public governance to be better. You also must have good corporate governance. And you can't say that, oh, my hospital is running in such a fashion, somebody is appointed as a manager, he didn't see that everything was locked and therefore, all kinds of things were stored in my basement and people have died. I personally don't buy that kind of a thing. So I think that bail should be denied in all these cases. They have to be kept inside. Otherwise there is no future. I mean, it's becoming mockery now.